Hi, all memory superheroes. This lesson is for memory recall aspirants who want to learn faster and want to achieve maximum in their life by keeping all their limitations behind. I am your memory coach, Sid. Today on our show, that is Wisdom from Experts, we have Chaitanya Shinde. Chaitanya is a transformational coach based in Mumbai, India. He's an engineer turned entrepreneur and now helping people all over the world to eliminate their inner blocks, which hold them back to unleash their true potential and live their ideal lifestyle. So let's welcome Chaitanya on the show. Welcome, Chaitanya.
Hey Chakra, how are you? Thank you
All
for
well.
inviting me on the show.
Pleasure is all mine, Chaitanya. So,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So, with
How
your
are you doing?
permission, yeah, all well, all well. So, with your permission, if you are okay, then we'll start with the questions, our interview questions.
Yes, yes. Please let's start this amazing podcast.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be the video thing also. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, I'm going to start with my first question. And my first question for you is, what's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? When you started your career, and if you'd have known this thing, then your career could have been at some other place, at a greater heights. So, what that one thing could be, if you have to tell to our
So
viewers?
one thing,
Yeah.
yeah, it's an amazing question. So one thing, if I had known previously when I had started my career as a computer engineer, would
Okay.
be the massive amount of knowledge we have on the online space.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, you can do anything online and you can actually make money out of it.
Yes.
Even if it is you playing guitar, even if you know how to pet a dog, even like
Yeah.
that small skill right now, it is so much valuable for the people who are average and
Yes.
they are willing to pay you that kind of money. So
Agreed.
I would have really understood the value of this online community, online space, and
Mm-hmm.
not just like use it to click selfies, use it to post my dog pictures, but to actually make money out of it and not pursue this path of engineering or being a doctor or being
Right. Right.
a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, online space
Yeah,
has actually opened a lot of avenues, I should say, and then it has
exactly.
made the world a unique place where everybody can come on a single platform and can talk to each other. If a person is in Canada, you can talk to
Yeah,
that person also. You can talk to a person from Europe. So there's no
yeah.
boundaries as such. Online is truly
Exactly.
a, yeah, one single world. Yes.
Exactly. Look, so that is what I was, to add to this point. Right now, as you introduced me, I am coaching people all over the world just with this help of this small device
Right.
called a phone. And
Yeah.
we don't need anything extra. We think, okay, we need a business card, a website, so many things, but it is actually very simple when you just take care of this small device and you use it to use your money and to make money rather than, just wasting time on it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a really good
Yeah.
device.
You need an open mind. That's it. No device, nothing. Yeah. Agreed.
No revise nothing. It's just your mindset. That's what you're also teaching here on this podcast. And you are helping so many people, not even in India, but also all over the world. This
Agreed.
is exactly the knowledge if I had got this knowledge at the start of my career, I would have saved 6 years of my life. That's what I say.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Great
Yeah, yeah,
wisdom.
yeah.
Yeah. So the second question is, what is your biggest failure? Or I should say, what is your biggest learning and what did you learn from it? In your life, you could have been stuck somewhere, and then you started
Yeah,
again, and then you have go ahead. So what can
yeah,
that stepping stone or that breakthrough moment, if you want to
yeah.
tell us? Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love this question because there are so many failures in my life, and who has actually turned out to be a stepping stone. And one which comes out of my mind is the weight loss journey I had a few years back. I was overweight. I was 102 kgs overweight,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's just like eating so much calories, hanging out with wrong people,
Right.
and I actually did not wanted to pursue engineering. That is how I was escaping into food. I was
Right.
thinking, okay, I'll have my emotional needs met with eating these kinds of food.
Right.
But slowly and steadily, after a long 4 years period, I started gaining weight, and it was, as I told you, it was 102 kg. It's a
Yeah.
massive amount of weight,
Yes. Yes.
and
It is.
but that was a big failure, which I turned into a stepping stone of my journey,
Mhm.
where I actually made sure I started watching videos on YouTube. I started reading books, and
Mhm.
that was first time in my journey. where I started taking help from someone who's actually ahead of me and who knows what to do.
Okay.
And slowly but steadily, I started uh, training that for one whole year, and I lost 25 kgs in that year. So
Great,
that was
great.
really
Yeah.
my stepping stone, and it opened a lot of opportunity for me online. And seeing all this incredible journey, it just inspires me.
Agreed, agreed, agreed. You won't look like that you would have been 102 kg sometime back. But then I've seen your Instagram photos, and I can say
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
you definitely have transformed. Your body has completely transformed now. Yeah,
Exactly. Like if you meet that version of mine, you won't be able to recognize that is like a
definitely.
separate person, not a different same person right now whom you're.
Agreed, agreed. Yes. Yeah. The third question is, what advice would you give someone who's wanting to pursue a career similar to yours, want to be in a coaching space or something in online space? If you have to guide that person, what one unique advice you'll be giving to that person? Yeah.
So one advice I would actually like to say to the people who are watching this podcast is it does not has to be something big which you have to be thinking about to pursue on your online goals, your online coaching business. It could be as simple as you petting a dog. It's a very normal skill. People
Yeah.
don't value it, but for an average person who doesn't have a dog, he will be valuing this too
Yeah.
much. So right now
Yes.
I am doing a transformational coaching where I'm
Hmm.
releasing mental blocks. I'm doing spiritual healing for people.
Right.
This is a very normal skill. If you just do a breathing technique, if you just think about your vision of the future, you will get aligned and you will release all the trauma you had in your body.
Yes.
So this is what I want to tell people as well. It doesn't have to be a big or small goal. It could be any skill. If you have lost 2 3 kgs also, that is
Yeah.
also a big milestone for people who are actually starting their weight loss journey.
Yes.
So
Yes.
don't think about starting your journey as you have to do something this big, or you have to create an app, or you have to create a new website or something.
Right.
It is as simple as that, you
Yeah.
going and helping
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
So for example, I was doing this back offline when I
Hmm.
was at 7th standard. I was teaching maths for someone who was at 4th standard,
Okay.
and it was simple as that. But the 4th standard guy wanted to learn from me rather than a teacher, because
Yeah.
teacher was at high level. He doesn't
Yes.
have time for you.
Yes.
I had too much time. I had free time, so I was
Right.
just coaching in. I was
Yeah.
earning 10 rupees or something, but
Right.
that's how simple it was. So
Definitely.
I'm thinking
Definitely.
you also must be having similar kind of journey.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I should say I can resonate with this thing, and then definitely, if you have something, you should share it, because there is in some corner of the world people need that service,
100%.
and they are looking for you. You have to reach to that guy, and you should help him. Yeah, great wisdom,
Yes.
right? Good one.
Exactly. So this is what I want to add one point as well
Yeah.
here. So don't think about what you want to do. Just don't think about engineering, doctor, and lawyer. It is good if you're really passionate about it. Go for it.
Yes.
Go for the things which you really want to do. But if you're not about it, there are a lot of options right now,
Right.
which you just have to explore it online.
Mhm.
I would really recommend people watching this podcast or similar to these podcasts and expand your mind.
Right. Right. Agreed. Yeah. So the next question is, what are the best resources that have helped you along the way? There definitely be a lot of resources. Then only the journey can be, you can call it a success path or something. But then what are those resources which actually helped you to go along this way, or then change your mindset or something? Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's a good question. 22, 23 years of my life, I did not have any resource. Like, I was not resourceful.
Okay.
There were resources, but I was not resourceful. There
Resourceful.
is
Yeah.
a difference between having a resource and having resourcefulness.
Yeah.
So until and unless I had this kind of weight and I was just not happy with my life,
Mhm.
that's when I decided to go for. That's when I started becoming resourceful. I started going for books.
Yeah.
This is a massive section called self-help books,
Yeah.
which you just read it for like 100 rupees, 200 rupees. And the
Yeah.
first book which I got was Think and Grow Rich.
Okay.
That book completely changed my mindset.
Hmm.
That book I would recommend highly to anyone who's just
Yes.
starting out, or he's also on advanced level. He
Right.
should really reread this book or get these ideas. This is like a Bible for everyone who's
Definitely.
watching this and who want to
Yes.
grow their life.
Yes. And actually, that writer has taken 25 years to write that book. We don't know
Exactly.
that value today, but then whatever he had did, and how many people he has interviewed for that, it is really great. And whatever wisdom and whatever thoughts he has shared,
Yeah,
that is true for today also. In current scenario,
exactly.
yeah, it fits to every point. Yeah.
It is so important. Like Think and Grow, just Napoleon Hill, that the concept he calls like mastermind, surrounding yourself with positive people or people who you want to be like. That is exactly what people need to understand. Their environment dictates who you're going to become. Right now, we are not surrounded with people who we want to become. We are surrounded with people, like in my case, I was surrounded with people who were eating too much, who were smoking and this and that. So I was becoming like that. Until and unless I read this book, I started hanging out with positive people, and that's how you become like that. So I would really ask anyone who's watching this video to be resourceful and have a normal book, ₹100 book. This is actually in Amazon. You could just find so many self-help books right
Yes.
now who could really impact your life. And also the power of coaching, investing
Yes.
in your mentors, investing
Yes.
in your coaching. If you're really dedicated to change your life, get hire a coach. He knows exactly what problems you're facing and how you can get you to the result you want to
Agree.
achieve.
Yeah.
So this is those resources I would really recommend anyone, dear viewers, please go through that.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for that. Yeah. The next question
Yeah.
is, who are the three people who have been the most influential to you? There'll be many, but then if you have to name only three, who are those three people who are actually brought some breakthrough or pushed you to your limits, that Chaitanya, you are good for this, you definitely should go for this, and that definitely have helped you in your journey also. Means there are people
Yeah.
who keep telling you that Chetan, you should do this, Chetan, you should do that, but then
Yeah.
there'll be somebody whose words are definitely or has come true for you. Who are those three people?
So first thing which comes off my mind is are my friends. The first friend who told me, "Listen, you are made for something special. You are here to actually do something else. This is not your path. Engineering is not your path.
Okay.
You really need to figure out what you want, and you know what you want." I internally knew what I wanted, but I was not bold enough or confident enough to follow that path. So
Mhm.
that one person who was my friend, he just told me, "Listen, you're not made for this. You're made for something else."
Okay.
And that is when I started to really think about this question. Okay, what am I good at? What is
Mhm.
it what I can serve the people?
Great.
And that's how my journey changed. Also, the second one is Sandeep Maheshwari on YouTube.
Yeah.
He was really I was watching a lot of videos of him
Mhm.
transforming my mind, transforming my body, and listening to him really resonated with me,
Okay.
where I really thought, okay, this is something available to everyone. Spirituality is available to everyone. Why are
Right.
not people taking advantage of it and moving their life to where they want to be?
Yeah.
So these are the people who actually I surrounded myself with. And the third one I would say is the coach who I am working with right now. His name is Johnny. He's from US, and
Okay.
he has really transformed my life, my subconscious mind. He has really taught me the power of positive thinking, putting affirmations out, and thinking about where you want to go. So
Yeah.
these are the three people who really impacted my life, and I would recommend everyone to go and watch Sandeep Maheshwari's YouTube channel along with
Yes.
your YouTube channel as well,
Yeah.
because we all are actually providing this positive impact over the world. So it
Yes.
just starts from one people.
Right. Right. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. Friends are someone who actually wants and they know you inside out. So your
Exactly,
friend Sandeep Maheshwari and your coach, yeah, actually
exactly.
those are three people. Those could be three people for anybody who can change your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. Yes.
Exactly. Your friends know you. Your friends actually know because you talk to them at 3 a.m. in the night, you text
Yeah.
them, you call them. They know all your deepest, darkest desires and their secrets.
Right.
So just hang around with these five people. Ask them, you know what? I have talked to you too much, but I'm gonna ask you a question. What am I good at? And
Yeah.
they will 100% tell you one thing that you're good
Right.
at. And this average of these five people, you know what to do next.
Yes. Yes. Very good technique. Definitely, people should use it. Yes. Yeah. Thank you for
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah. What is one common myth about your profession that you want to debunk? That in your profession, that myth or that thing actually doesn't exist, but then it stop people from moving forward. They actually won't move forward and they stop there and then they go back. So, what is that myth that you want to debunk today?
Number one myth is to actually uh, the knowledge or the thinking that you need to have a big brand. You need to have, brand of 100 million followers and these many podcast downloads and this kind of money. You don't need money. You don't need brand. You just
Yeah,
need yourself. And
yeah,
as I told you, this phone. This is
yeah,
how you can start right
yes,
now as well in
yes,
this exact moment. If dear viewer, if you're watching this, you can start right now.
yeah,
Go write that post. Go do that blog,
right,
and go watch that video or whatever you can do. Just take that first little step
yeah,
towards your ideal version of yourself. So
yes,
this is the real big myth of having a big brand or a
yeah,
big amount of investment. You don't need anything. You just need your mind and a phone, and just go
agreed,
out there,
agreed,
help people,
yeah,
because the secret to wealth is adding more value to people. That
yeah,
is what Tony Robbins said, and I just
right,
follow that immensely. So
yes,
what do you
yes.
think about this?
I I'm totally agree with this, and what I say that people are thinking about technical things, lot of tools, lot of webinars, and then all those things. If you have a
Yeah,
phone or a camera, you can start right away, and you can go places. You can go places. People are there; they need help, and if you
yeah.
have something, you definitely should share it. Definitely, yeah. True, very
Exactly.
true.
Everyone has that inner poet inside,
Yeah,
like that inner writer inside, or someone who's really good at speaking on camera. It could be anything,
yeah,
written, audio, video.
yes,
Any form exists inside you. Just figure it out and start doing it. You don't need a big amount of following. You just need that one person to inspire and to know that you are actually worthy and you actually have value to provide to this world.
yeah.
And 100% you will be compensated for that.
Yes, yes. Great, great, great. So with this, we have reached to where can our viewers and listeners connect with you online? If they have to find you, they have to search for Chaitanya. They have, uh, if they need your services, where they can find Chaitanya? Because Chaitanya
So
is
it
in
is
online
really
space. Yeah, yeah,
simple.
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It is really simple. I have not put out a website or a big brand, as I've told you before. Also, I actually practice what I preach. So I don't have a big brand. I just have
Okay,
three social media profile. One is Facebook. You could just search Chaitanya Shinde on it. On Instagram, it is chaitanya.co. CO stands for company. So chaitanya.co. And the third one is LinkedIn. Again, Chaitanya Shinde on LinkedIn.
okay,
So these
great.
are the three platforms I'm really dialing down into. And anyone who comes and asks me for any help, I am 100% down to help you guys in your journey. Anyone who wants any little small help, I will be here to help them towards their journey. So these are the three platforms. I would ask any dear viewers to come here, ask me question. I'm here to help you out.
Yeah. You have said that only three platforms, but those three platforms covers all the population, all the professional people, all the kids, and even all the
Yeah,
people who actually go to social media. So you are
exactly.
everywhere. Without a website,
Yes,
you are everywhere.
exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, in spirituality, we say this is as omnipresent, being
Yes.
everywhere at the same time. So
Yes.
you're actually here, you're there, but
Great.
it is a wonderful opportunity we have in this online space.
Great. 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 So with this, we have reached to the last question, and that question is: what can change in your life if you become completely free? I say completely free from all the limiting beliefs. If there's no limiting belief, nothing is stopping you. What a Chaitanya's life is going to be? How Chaitanya is going to feel? Yeah.
Wow, this is a brilliant question. I'm sure you have thought a lot about this question. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I had no limiting beliefs, I will be probably staying in Mars.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be
Great.
traveling there. I'll be building my house,
Yeah.
building my spaceship. I will
Mhm.
just be traveling to Earth just to eat food and come back.
Great one. Great one. Yeah. So you'll be feeling like Elon Musk. No
Yes,
limitations.
yes,
Nothing.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Open
Elon
mind.
Musk will be
Go
my
anyway.
friend. We will be
Yeah.
like together. We'll be traveling all over the world because we don't have any limiting beliefs. We are
Right.
free. We have unlimited money. We have unlimited food, travel, everything. So this is what I'll be doing for the rest of my life,
Good one.
traveling through universe.
Yeah. Good one.
It's a
So
really
yeah,
interesting question. I want to ask you this question actually. What I really am really curious about your answer as well.
if you have to ask me that I won't have any limiting beliefs, I'm going to help
Yeah.
each and every people for their memory. So
Wow.
they will become unforgettable. Nobody will have a single challenge from their memory. They'll be able to memorize each and everything, and I'll make
Wow.
that thing. if it is possible on this earth. And your
It
brain
is.
has
It
that
is.
capacity. Your brain definitely have that capacity if you use it. We
100%.
know
That's
about
a
chakra, we know
beautiful.
Reiki, we know lot of techniques, but then we
Wow.
actually
Yeah.
have not used our brains. When we'll start
Wow.
using our brains, we'll definitely can go places. Yeah. Thank you for that.
100%. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful answer because I was not expecting it, but you actually talk about chakra, Reiki healing. I'm really impressed by the study and amount of research you have went through for your coaching business.
Yes. Thank you.
And
Thank
I'm
you for that.
I'm sure you'll be reaching that level. If you can think it, it's gonna happen.
Definitely, definitely. It's all in
Yep,
mind. We all agree with
100%.
that. Yes. So, okay, Chaitanya, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for
No
sharing
problem.
all the wisdom, all the thoughts which you have,
No worries.
the books which you have read, the journey you have shared. It is definitely going to help lot many people, definitely my
Yeah,
viewers and listeners. And
100%.
uh, after this, let's try to connect on other platforms also. But for today, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me on this podcast.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.